Hello, Aries. It is June 5th, 2025, and I've already pulled some Psychic Tarot Oracle deck cards for you today. Your energy is number 6, victory and success. This is fantastic. In the next 6 to 12 weeks, you're going to see major changes in your life. It's going to be victorious within 6 days, possibly 6 weeks, 6 months. But I'm going in the short term. I say more than 6 to 6 weeks, 6 days to 6 weeks. So we're in the next month and a half for sure. I'm thinking more like 2 weeks, but let's get going. What you don't see coming is the hope, which is the star in reverse. There is some energy around you that is hoping and wishing and praying that this isn't going to happen for you. So we're going to pull some more cards on this. Spirit guided me to get on today because I was doing this as a personal read, but Spirit told me, no, get on and start recording because this is everybody, every Aries, every fire sign that is in sun, moon, rising, or somewhere heavily aspected in your chart. If it's in your north node, this message is for you. Welcome. I'm Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. And what we have next is the Knight of Wands. Fantastic. Knight of Wands, this is your energy. We're going to pull that other person's energy to the side for the moment. You are showing a lot of fire, a lot of victory, and this is perfect with this card because what I'm hearing is that you are not giving up. You are going to succeed no matter what, and you are going to be victorious no matter what. And that's what the victory card is. I keep getting that for the fire signs. I keep getting that for my collective. But again, this is for Aries, sun, moon, rising. Take it as it resonates. Let's get some more on this. What is this about, per se? You're very stable right now, from what I'm hearing. You've got control of your life. And you're about to tell everybody what your new adventure is. So let's get the idea of what this new venture is about. Please, Spirit, tell us what this... I'm using the Light Seers Oracle deck. Thank you. Thank you. What came out first was the Five of Cups. You've been disappointed about something that is taken. Here is the Temperance in reverse. You've had to show great restraint and great patience. People thought you were going to lose your mind when whatever changes happened in the past. They're thinking you're being very quiet right now. This is somebody who, if this resonates, could be, take again. This is a collective read. Take it as it resonates. This is somebody who has thought that you would react a certain way, and that you would be lost in your emotions and you wouldn't have any patience at all, that you would just, wither and die, I heard. That's, I don't want to say the D word, but, wither and go away. Let's put it that way. You would not see things as they are, that you wouldn't see your worth. Thank you very much, Spirit. They thought that you would just wallow in the upset, excuse me, somebody doesn't want me to talk. They thought that you would wallow in the decisions that they made for you. Thank you, Spirit. That's not happening at all. What else has to do with my collective? You're not doing what they thought. Yes, they wanted you unhappy in the Ten of Cups. Your happiness brings somebody karma. I don't know what that means. Take it as it resonates. Your success brings somebody some feelings that they're not who they are. Okay? Somebody tried to emulate, be you, copy you, do what you do, but they can't. It's too many. But I did see the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody does not want you to take a position of leadership. Somebody doesn't want you to be in charge, because if you're in charge, that makes them not in charge or something like that. Take that as it resonates. Somebody's trying to keep you from succeeding with your mission and your divine order, which is not going to happen. 6 is a divine number of stability, and it's victory. And that's it. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Spirit, very much, because judgment. Judgment has been called, and let's get a beautiful on that. Judgment has been called on this person. We're going to pull over here in a moment, but you, for the most part, are shining. You know exactly where you're going. You've been completely patient. You've done the exact opposite of what these other people, a person or somebody, whether it's family, work. Thank you, Spirit, whether it's family, work, or friends. Somebody wanted to take your place. Somebody thought that they could be you, that they could bring judgment to you and never get caught. Yeah, somebody from your past. Somebody that you've known a long time, or known a long work life, a long family time. It could be a friend you've had for years. They've secretly been hoping that you would fail. I'm sorry to say. But that's what? That's not happening anymore, because that person is going to find their own judgment, which has been called. And you've been released from whatever karmic debts you've been dealing with for all this time. I've heard could have been a 2-year to a 20-year cycle. That's a long time, and I resonate with that. So it's been a long time that somebody that you were dealing with in the past has decided to not be so hidden anymore. They're upset, and you're seeing it. You're seeing who this person that didn't want you to be a star, but you are a star. This is not your energy. This is in reverse. This is the person that we're talking about that's getting judgment. So let's go over there and pull some there. Give me some information of who this person is. I do believe you know who this is. It could be more than one person. It could be more than one. Because usually when you have this kind of energy, Aries, that you attract people that want to, like a moth to a flame, I heard. People that are using or hiding behind your light because you shine so bright that they hope that your light will make their darkness a little less obvious. Yeah. This person's coming back with some kind of phony, fake, false offer for you. That's when pigs fly. They basically said, you're not going to have this victory over my dead body is what I'm getting. That's what I get with the Page of Cups, in reverse with the Light Seers deck with this when pigs fly. Somebody was like, hell no. Not under my watch is what I'm hearing. You're not going there. So somebody really has some anger, has some jealousy toward your victory. Anything else with this person? We're going to pull a different deck to get confirmation. One more pass. Thank you. Yes. This person sees you in your bubble, so to speak. You're in a bubble where you are meditating. You could be a divine angelic creature who meditates a lot or uses divinity in some way. Tarot cards, astral projecting. I heard dream state, some kind of psychic. Somebody who's in the know. Somebody who uses their intelligence and intuition, and somebody who can drown out the noise. See all these little wands down here? They're trying to get at her, but they can't because the glass is protecting her. So because you are protected, thank you, Spirit, you're divinely protected, and there's nothing that this person from the past, I'm going to put it over here. There's nothing that this person from the past can do to keep you in a state of unhappiness, because you make your own happiness, and that is something nobody can take. Thank you, Spirit. All right, put this away for now. Next. Yes. Okay. Nope. They said go with your first instincts. Okay. We're going to get some clarification. What is it that my collective Aries is working on that is going to be successful for them? What is coming up within the next 6 days to 6 weeks? What does it have to do with, please? One more. Nope. One more pass. Okay, there it is. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's your King of Cups. It's what makes you happy, and the Seven of Cups came out. Okay, so you know what choice to make. You're being presented with a lot of options right now, and you have been able to sift through the noise, I'm hearing, to figure out. The King of Cups knows what they're doing. Your ships are coming in, and you made the choice already. But something in the background wants you to pick the bad cup. Somebody wants you to, almost said the F word. Somebody wants you to screw up and make the wrong choice, and you've already decided because your victory is here. So that is what's happening here. You are emanating love. You're the King of Cups generally doesn't show his emotions so much, but you have a lot of love, and people are hoping they can manipulate that. Thank you, Spirit. But no, and that's the truth. Bam. That just flew right out of there. Thank you, Spirit. They just said what you just said was correct. You may not always show your love in a way that people expect, but you have a lot of love to give, and you are passionate about what you do, and somebody is hoping that you will choose wrong. And that is the truth that came out. Okay, so what is it that's coming up? Let's get a little bit more, what is it that my collective has to look forward to when it comes to maybe you have a new love coming in? Maybe you're going to find your King of Cups finally. It's a water sign. I'm hearing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be relevant here in the month of June 6th. Thank you. Maybe you're finding something in the month of June. Thank you, Spirit said. Could be 6 days, which we're in the month of June, which is the month of June 6th. Thank you, Spirit. But it's still within 6 weeks. My spirit is funny. My spirit guides are hilarious. All right. Yes, here it is. You got love coming in. Or something that you really, really love with somebody who's going to be able to speak their mind. And you're going to do it with love. That's the thing Spirit's telling me. When you speak, Aries, you are blunt, as we all know. I'm an Aries sun. But when you speak, you are truthful. But you do it in a way that's loving and you do it in a way that people see that you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. So when you talk, people listen, and that could be you're having throat chakra issues up until the last few years. You weren't able to, whenever you tried to get something emotional out, that little frog in your throat and the throat would tighten up. I had that growing up as well. You are now released that, and you are able to speak your truth to people that can't believe that you're now talking the way you do. And that is bringing them some judgment in some kind of way, that your speech is making people feel some sort of way. Because most times people didn't think you had it in you to actually be vocal with your feelings to a point where you would do it in a kind way. Thank you, Spirit. That makes sense. Please let me know it at the bottom, and please share, like, and subscribe. That helps. I'm stuck at 98, and I would love to get over 100 at least. I like round numbers, but I appreciate all my subscribers. So thank you for whoever you are. Thank you very much. What else do we have to tell? Let's came on the King of Cups. So yes, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer left out in the cold, Aries. You're no longer gone. You're no longer out there. You're no longer crying over your money. Thank you. That's changing. What else is coming up? And I'm going to wrap this up because I try to keep them short. What else is coming up for my Aries? What is the outcome for this new change? What's going to bring the outcome for them? Which is, yeah, you're going to have to keep others at bay a little bit. You know, you're going to have to stay a little bit more, you know, stay behind the scenes a little bit more. And anybody who's asking you questions, keep quiet right now, because yeah, you got an Emperor in reverse here. Thank you, Spirit. I just hope put them together. You have an Emperor in reverse that is going to try to agitate you or fight you in some kind of way. Not literally, but it's in, well, could be. The wands aren't, it's not swords. So swords are like daggers that can hurt you. These are more of backstabbing with a, you know, like backhanded compliments, those kinds of things from somebody that is an Emperor in reverse. Somebody who here is the same person I'm feeling as the Star in reverse. They always wanted, they're an Emperor, but they're not a star. Thank you, Spirit. They're an Emperor, but they're an Emperor in reverse. They used to be an Emperor in the upright, but now they're an Emperor in reverse because of how they treated you or what they're feeling, because it's not holy and it's not divine. They pretend to be holy and divine, whoever this person is. They pretend, meaning like they pretend that they're a nice person. They pretend that they have everybody's best interests at heart. But at the deep, deep, way down, way down, they're this. They're the Star in reverse. They're angry with themselves because they know that they don't have what it takes to be this, no matter what they have, how much money they have, how much they try to buy people's manipulation. They cannot get to the genuine, authentic place that you are. So Aries, that's what I have for you. And look at the bottom of the deck. You're the Queen of Wands. There you are, coming out. This is what people don't see. You're strong. You've got so much power, and you are the Star. Aquarius energy too. You may have some Aquarius in your chart, but again, you are the Queen of Wands. You are the person that is going to bring everybody to a place of humble and humility, is what I'm hearing. The world, yeah, they don't want it to end. Whoever this person is, that's the Emperor in reverse. They don't want this. They want you to go back to being the person that you used to be, and that's not going to happen. So congratulations, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. We'll see you on the next one.